Hello, hello, hello. Anybody home? Hello, are you guys doing all right? Good. So, welcome to the channel. God is good all the time. Say hi to us. Be nice to each other. And we're here for another saga. I didn't really want to go live today, but it is what it is. So much to cover. And we have just to go and talk about it. Instead of making videos, you can come live and give people the opportunity to talk. So I'll be here for 1 hour or less. Feel free to participate. Say hi to us. All the good stuff. Okay, so without wasting your time, my people, a lot of stuff happening right now in the football community. And the most shocking one being Mason Mount. And apparently Manchester United are not going to go for him anymore. And they're going to go for Moises Caicedo. Literally, that is the news. I have a little bit of cold, so I can't really speak properly. My voice is messed up. My voice is messed up. So, for some reason, Fabrizio Romano hasn't really spoken about this topic. He's the guy who's been telling us about Mason Mount don't want to be at Chelsea and all that. And for almost a couple hours since the news about Mason Mount came out, he's not saying anything. And other sources are talking about Mason Mount never wanted to leave and all that. So a lot of contradictions there. You believe on what you want to believe and what your narrative is all about. That's what you have to believe in. So even if Mason Mount stays, this is not a good news because he's not going to sign a contract. Not signing a contract means Chelsea are going to lose money. They don't have to worry anything about the financial fair play because he's on free. And then he's on low wages. He's on ridiculous low wages. Baba Rahman and Bakayoko are getting more money than him. So he's literally like in the academy level kind of salary. So you don't have to worry about the financial fair play for Mount. But still, Mason Mount is there. Toxicity in the community and all that. I don't know what is going to happen, people. So, people, like I said, I'm here for the people. And this is the link for the people to call. I'm going to be here for a little while because my voice is not good. I have some kind of cold. So, taking some medicine now, but the voice still it is what it is. So, I came here so people can have the opportunity to talk and give me time to rest. And if people don't talk, and then I am going to cut this show very quickly so I can rest my voice for tomorrow, right? So, Caicedo and Declan Rice and also Moises and also Mason Mount trending topics right now. So, oh my goodness, all kind of memes. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start reading what people have been saying. Mason Mount never wanted to leave Chelsea this summer. The current feeling is that he will stay now, or he will now stay. The feeling Whose feeling is that, and who is giving you this information? According to Nathan Gissing. So, Manchester United believe Chelsea are applying a Manchester United tax to Mason Mount, asking price while allowing Manchester City to sign Mateo Kovacic for 30 million with the same contract situation. This is stupid though. It's not the same situation. Mount is 24, Kovacic is almost 30 years old. Somebody is not even on his peak yet. Somebody is homegrown, English, and all the good stuff. And somebody, I think Mason Mount get a better ceiling than Kovacic. But we're going to check on that after their careers. You can't really judge them right now. So this is from Times Sport. I think these are the people who try to make stories for clicks and stuff. Who told them that? I don't know. And comparing Mateo Kovacic and Mason Mount, just because the contract length is 1 year, it's just like comparing Eden Hazard when he left Chelsea was 1 year, right? And then Real Madrid paid 150. So just because Eden Hazard went for 150 doesn't mean that anybody with a contract 1 year left on his contract deserve 150. You know what I mean? There are players, and there are so many reasons why you can put a homegrown boy. You're gonna ask more money than Kovacic. All right, so breaking news. Manchester United have dropped their pursuit of Mason Mount and turned their attention to Moises Caicedo. And Moises Caicedo, people, I told you this is going to be tough now. Chelsea, if they have to keep Mount is not a DM. The proper DM that Chelsea need is Moises Caicedo. What's going to happen? And this is a very good situation for Caicedo himself, and also for Brighton, because they're just waiting for somebody to jump into the conversation, and not only like Chelsea. In the past few days, Fabrizio Romano been saying, keep your eye open. Caicedo to Chelsea. Personal terms, it's like 95% done. But listen, you can even have agreed 100% of the personal terms, but you can still not really signing the contract. It doesn't mean anything. The end of the day, what matter is the clubs. If they agree and they pay the asking price, and then the player is yours. So even if he agreed personal terms, it doesn't mean anything. Mason Mount agreed personal terms with Manchester United, and you see what the problem is now. It doesn't mean anything. Who else? Declan Rice agreed personal terms, right? Agreed personal terms with Arsenal. Now he's waiting his options. He might be leaving to go to Manchester City. So you never know. Okay, Le Français Dev, you are here. I have a little bit of something is going on through my throat. But I saw so many news. I didn't want to spend 4 hours editing videos. So I was like, let me just go live. So the floor is yours. You tell us what do you think? What do you want to talk about?
Good afternoon to everyone in the United States, and good morning to those outside the world. Hope everyone is doing great today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this Missy Mount thing deal and things going on. I did not know. Things is moving like they're using his name as a political move or something. I don't like. I don't know what's going on. If it's Chelsea who's messing up, who's messing with his contract thing, or if it's Manchester United who's trying to play games with Chelsea. But whatever it is, it's too much. It's too much mind games behind this deal and stuff like that.
Mm,
And that's what I'm sensing because all players have been sold. I mean, not all players, but like other clubs have bought our players without like trying to play too much mind games. Like
mm,
Arsenal, among all teams, Arsenal paying $60 something for Kai Havertz. That tells you like we really about what we intend to sell our players for.
mm.
So I just think there is a type of too much mind games behind this Messi Mount deal. Either it's Chelsea is the villain, or either Manchester United is just trying to be cheap.
Mm.
Yeah, because when it comes to transfer news, I'm not a good person at it, but I'm good with. I know what is going on in my football club, but this current thing about Mason Mount, when he said, how will a player say he's not going to sign a new deal so he could go on free? This is the guy who's played for Chelsea for how many years? It's making him look terrible and bad.
Yeah, those are copy
Like
paste
this,
narrative just for
right?
business reason. That's why I tell people that you have to be careful. And unfortunately, that's what people want to hear because somebody's not going to even think outside the box. It's
Outside
like,
the
oh,
box.
they just copy it and start insulting, speculating, and making theories. You see, I told you this guy, he's not a Chelsea. But if he doesn't want to sign, there is a reason that people don't give you details. There are some details there, the reason behind it. So it's like, okay, just because you love Chelsea, you say that you are Mr. Chelsea, you have to accept all kind of peanut they're gonna offer you. And then when they give Malangsa, twice the money that you are on, and then we're not gonna complain about Bakayoko money, right? For 6 years. Are we gonna complain about it? No. Nobody cares about that. Everybody cares just about Mason Mount money because we're gonna make him rich. And he doesn't deserve that. He never done anything good to Chelsea. That guy need to go. So today I don't know. I think I just imagine the Heras camp. I don't know. I don't know the feeling really. Me, listen, I'm a neutral on this one. I like
Yeah.
Mason Mount, but I also understand that he deserves better if he doesn't feel like Chelsea are treating him right. Let him go. Free him. Let him go play and enjoy football somewhere else. And but I like the guy. If I have to keep him, I have to keep him. But it's not the reason why I should just not tell the truth. So I feel sorry for him in a way that if he stays for one more season with this kind of evil and insult 24/7, everything is going to be on him. Mauricio Pochettino doesn't perform good, it's going to be Mason Mount. Somebody sick at home, it's going to be Mason Mount. I had enough. I just wanted him to go in peace so people can stay in peace or try to find another scapegoat. Who's going to be next? Because we have to keep the head business going. So we have to find somebody that we're going to blame on everything and it's going to make headline and make us money. So after Mason Mount, don't think that everything is going to change or it's over. People are going to find Chaluba. They're going to find Gallagher or even the young, innocent Hal from the academy is going to be thrown in the same basket of Cobham. Reece James, believe me, Reece James is going to be part of Cobham next season. You know why? Because we have Malo Gusto, the the guy. So the first injury that that this guy is gonna get, Reece James is gonna get, you will see all kind of narrative and insult and editing on social media because until now he was getting the credit that he's getting because we didn't have anybody. We didn't have better, or we didn't have anybody to compete with him. But when we have somebody, my friends, remember this. I told you so. We're going to turn our guns toward him and start shooting in every single mistake or every single injury. We're going to make it sound like, yeah, it's your fault that you are getting injured. So, yeah, Mr. Mark.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to say?
Well, there are so many stories going around, and I would like to take my time and share some of the stories that are highlighted over the week. First of all, I would like to welcome Nkunku and Jackson to Chelsea Football Club. And yesterday,
yes.
I took my time reading a whole lot of accolades, a whole lot of Chelsea fans making a lot of, welcoming messages. Big one, huge ones. But I have to be frank with you. I went there and I did my best by blasting some of these fans, because what I've realized is when they are coming in fresh like that, they will see you like you are the best player on this planet. But when things start kicking in and you are not doing your best, that's when the same people are going to crucify you. So I made it clear to some of these fans that, hey, the way you are talking highly about these players, when things are going bad, you also have to be there for them, because we are fans. No matter what we do, Chelsea Football Club is what we belong to. And sometimes the way we treat some of these players is very disgusting. Let's take football aside. We should know that they also have families, they have their personal issues and other things. So if a player should be criticized unconstructively, I feel it's rather unfortunate, because if you have to criticize somebody, you don't have to go personal. You don't have to make it so personal to the extent that it affects their families. So I would like to let Nkunku and Jackson know that they are coming to a toxic environment where if something goes wrong, people are going to come after you.
Yeah, you are right on this one, because we are the people who said Silky German. He's the generational and all that blah, blah, blah. He scored goals for us, won us the Champions League, the Super Cup. He scored on all those competitions, and then he's the Silky German. When you have an off day, just like the entire Chelsea team last season had an off day, we target certain people, and then we start pushing and then start and attack and all that. So I'm going to come back to you. Let me say hi to People's Republic who just arrived. So we're going to go around and around. My voice is not correct. I'm taking some medicine because I got some cold last night, but I'm okay. All I need is some ginger and some honey and some
lemonade honey.
Lemonade honey. That's what I'm drinking, bro. That's it. It's going to go away tonight. So don't worry about it. But you can feel it. My voice is not correct, but I'm cool. People's Republic.
I think you'll be, the moment you hear that Caicedo has been signed, you'll miraculously be healed. You'll be alive. You'll say, yes, I'm back.
Yeah.
And then once that's happened, then you'll probably look for a central defender. We need a central defender as well. And then, and that's about it. But I don't know about those Mason Mount staying. I think that could cause a lot of issues. When you have a player who doesn't want to be there, he can be the so-called bad apple and cause destruction and sulking and blah, blah, blah. So I just think that Chelsea should cave in. Okay, give us 50, 55, or whatever it is they're offering. Take him. He doesn't want to be here. And because if you force him to stay, apart from the cause of destruction, next season he'll be going for free. You'll get nothing for him. So what do? Do you let him go for the price United wants to give, or do you force him to stay and you hope he signs a new contract? Which is, if you force him to stay, he's not going to sign a new contract, is he? No matter how loyal he is, he loves the club. So I don't know the dilemma there. I personally think just that he doesn't want to be there. Let him go. There's nobody is bigger than one club. Not so. At the end of the day, that's how it is.
All right. So we're gonna come back to you, Abdul Aziz. Are you there?
Yeah. Hi. Good evening.
Hello?
Good evening, out here.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah,
Abdulaziz. Hussein, what do you have to say? What team you support?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, where are you? Oh, you don't have to tell me. I don't have to know your location. Keep it for yourself. I don't want to reveal people here. Here you keep your privacy. So, what do you want to talk about? So let me just read this from Ben Jacobs. He just said like Manchester United 55 million bid for Mason Mount remain on the table. Remains on the table. That is a key word here. Remains
Yeah,
on the table. They haven't walked
yeah,
away. That's according to Jacobs. Club just refused to cave to Chelsea's, over 60 million demand, blah, 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 blah. So this is some other sources telling us that it's not over yet. Is Chelsea take it because it's still on the table. Fabrizio Romano hasn't commented anything about it. It's been more than an hour now. I've been searching and refreshing if I can hear something from him. He hasn't said, he's just talking about other stuff because he's been saying for the last few days that Mason Mount been clear with Chelsea. He want to leave and he's not going to sign a new contract. So I think he's waiting for his guy, the inside, to tell him exactly what's happening before he actually come and say something. But now you can go there, you refresh 1,000 times. Still, the Chelsea are advancing on Moises Caicedo's deal. Blah blah blah. That is the news that he pinned on his page, and now people
yeah,
said that Manchester United are going for Caicedo instead. So I don't know if this is a mind game, a chess game where, okay, you push here just to try to put pressure on. I don't know. It's just a game. It's a big game here. So I don't know what's going to happen.
yeah. I think they are just trying to play games. They are still. I just watched Fabrizio's video on YouTube about 10 minutes ago. So he said that they are still in contact. So I think it's just a mind game. They aren't really going for that. But I'm seeing like Chelsea will cave in at last for the Messi Mount deal.
Mm.
But I just hope that we get Caicedo. Yeah, it's more important. We need a CDM since Mount refuses to stay. There's nothing
Yeah,
to do
even
about
if a Mount
a player that
stays, we
refuses
still
to
need
stay.
somebody to stay there. Mount can't
Yeah,
stay. He's not a holding midfielder. You have to free him. You have to allow him to cook. So,
yeah, exactly.
all right,
I
Le
think the
Français
best
Dev,
thing.
anything else?
No, actually, not really. I believe his transfer is about. Yes. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go talk to the family first and come back. Mark, yeah, you can continue now.
Yeah. So as I was saying, right now, Mason Mount is in a limbo and he doesn't know whether he will be joining Manchester United. And obviously, you can see that he's very tired with Chelsea Football Club. The club, he has loved it since he was a baby. And I always tell people that if somebody is acting the way they are acting, do you have to ask them the reason why they are acting that way? I don't think Mason Mount decided to be a rebel leader by holding up the transfer saga for too long. Obviously, he really loved this club, and something is not right somewhere. And I believe the Chelsea fans have never been very appreciative of the young guy, and it's rather unfortunate. For me, if they decided not to sell Mason Mount, our last resource should be Pochettino. Let's use the new coach, talk to the guy, give him the plans you have for him. Everybody need an assurance if they really want to play for a football club. You can't just say that, oh, I don't know anything that I have for you. Let the coach talk to him one more time and see if maybe something different can happen. After all, he has been with the club for a very long time. And if he decide not to go to Manchester United and still here, I don't see the reason why we can never use him. We can still use him, and he will still be useful for the football club. So at this point, if you really love Chelsea, let's exercise patience. I know some people don't want to see the guy at all. Some people with Chelsea football club, they don't want to see Mason Mount because Mason Mount was saying they've heard from the media that he just want to join Manchester United. Somebody is saying something. You never heard from Mason Mount's own mouth, or you never heard it from the official mouthpiece of Mason Mount. But people can
That is
draw.
true. The problem, like, that's why I always remind people that those are speculations and those are people putting word in his mouth to try to manipulate people because it's a good business. It's paying off. If you go there and bring some crap there and then start Mount and call him greedy and he did this and that, he doesn't love the club and that's why he's leaving, it's a problem. And I thought,
the funny thing is when negotiation is going on in the boardroom or wherever they are talking about this negotiation, nobody knows what they talk about.
Yeah, it's always about black and white. If somebody come up with a crap, he wants 300K a week, and then everybody copy paste, and you see he's money grabbing and all that. And instead of asking yourself, listen, give me a minute. How can he accept 200K at Manchester United and is demanding 300K at Chelsea? It doesn't make any sense. But people are not going to think. They're just going to jump there, copy, paste, and start insulting because they don't need any kind of excuse to hate and insult. So,
but the problem is we all do our work. We all negotiate with our employers. And Mason Mount is no different from that. So if the guy thinks he worth something and you have a different perspective about the guy, it's up to you.
He'd been even good, bro. If I was him, all this time I was going to demand money. The guy lost a lot of money in 5 years. In 5 years, Baba Rahman made more money than Mason Mount. Bakayoko made more money than Mason Mount. If I was him, long time ago, under Roman Abramovich, I was going to negotiate a very good chunk of money, get my money. But he was waiting until the end of the contract. He didn't want to push anybody.
The point I'm trying to make is Chelsea fans, some of them started making this the moment they heard that Nkunku have already agreed to sign for Chelsea. If you could remember, somewhere early last year, it wasn't like that. But the moment they heard that Nkunku is coming to Chelsea, now Mason Mount is nothing. Now nobody care about the guy. If you know, like if you hear some of the words they use against the guy in other platform, it's very, very disgusting. We can't do that no matter what.
Yeah, that is business, bro. Sometimes, you know, when you are on this platform, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, Twitter, people are working for their interest. This is their job right there. So when you have a YouTube or social media as your job, it's put food on your table. You have to flip-flop and go to the popular opinion, because people are not gonna love you telling them the truth. You have just to tell people what they wanna hear. Mason Mount is somebody to kill. He is greedy. He doesn't love the club. He needs to leave. That guy is overrated English player. That's the way you have to go to make money. People are gonna love and amen, praise the Lord, and send you super chat all the time. So the game, we know the game. I know the game because I came to this platform just for fun, to meet people. It's not a job. I don't make anything. So I don't care. Like I'm there. I'm free. I'm still free.
When you look at Chelsea players, I'm not going to leave anybody out. Even the likes of Thiago Silva, who whenever he has his day will be a master class in every game. Sometimes he makes a lot of mistakes, but people can't even criticize Thiago Silva. There are a lot of players who sometimes will make a lot of mistakes, but they cannot criticize them. But why is it that the academy boys, the boys we love so much, the boys who have started with this club ever since they are babies, we cannot support them in any way? I don't think if Mason Mount is making a very bad, he's performing so bad and we give him words of encouragement, he will still go out there and screw up. Because these guys are very active anytime on the social media. So if we try to encourage him, hey, you didn't do that bad, try and amend your game, do this, do that. I think it will help the guy. And if you are a footballer or you have played soccer before and you are on the foot of play, somebody might think that you are the cause of the bad performance of the team. But maybe it might have come from somewhere. Somebody needs to activate your game before you can get your game proper. But if those people around you are not performing very good, it's going to affect everybody. But because you are somebody they will rely on and they will think that you need to score or you have to push the forward up front and you are not doing it, they will blame you for so many things. So I guess the criticism over Mason Mount's move and everything is a lot. People need to give the boy a break. He has suffered a lot.
And I tell you what, the same people who accused him yesterday of not loving the club, you see, we gave him to paint him as greedy and he just want to leave Chelsea, doesn't love Chelsea, are the same people who are complaining about him staying. So that tells you exactly what you want to know. And I always remind people, it's always a lose-lose situation. He stays, he's in trouble. He leaves, he's in trouble. So people are going to just copy part of the sentences that will make their cases in that particular moment. You see the same people today who were making shows, making money, and starting and calling him, oh, he said that he's a proper Chelsea. Oh, look at Reece James. They are comparing him with Reece James, who get a better contract, who get better money. They are saying, you see, this is being a proper Chelsea. Now that some other sources are talking about Mason Mount always wanted to stay at Chelsea and love. What is gonna be their, now they are complaining again. He stays, they complain. He doesn't stay, they complain. Mr. People's Republic, you haven't spoken for.
No, I'm just listening.
10 minutes.
I'm very interested to hear what you guys are saying there. But if he stays, which I don't think will happen, but if he does stay, in order, I personally would make him team captain, club captain, to keep him happy and for him to perform for the last year at his peak. Because if you just keep him for the sake of keeping him, and she's unhappy, and even if he does play, he'll probably be very hard for him to find motivation. But if you make him club captain and offer him a proper contract, it's not none of this half, whatever they were offering him, full contract. And okay, you said that you did offer him a full contract, what other terms he was looking for, give him that. He's earned that right. He's played from amateur. He played for very little money, and he's gone through the ranks, and he's earned the same kind of contract like Reece James and the other boys who've come through the academy. So why should he be treated any different? He's after all. Yes, I would say the last 2 seasons maybe he seems to have gone down, but injuries and changing of managers and players coming and going, and etc. So there's many other factors which have affected his performance. So, and plus, of course, playing him out of position. We know his position is like that number 10 role. That's sort of like that behind the striker role. But there's no point in putting him in the wing or wherever they play him. Then you won't get the best out of him. And I don't know. This is a difficult one for me personally. I'm an old romantic fool, and I would definitely want him to stay because he's one of the club's own products, so to say. And if he goes to Man United for 55 million, I think the United are stealing him because he's worth much, much more than 55 million. You will never find a player of that quality that for 55 million, not in today's market. If Declan Rice is going for 100 plus, and the guy, yes, Declan Rice is good at tackling, he's good at covering, but he's not. If you look at his play, he's not very good at the final third. He doesn't have a good pass. He doesn't score many goals. Doesn't give many assists. So why on earth is he worth 100 million and get ridiculous wages? If Mount I think, is a better player. So I just think Chelsea is making a mistake if they let him go.
Well. That is questionable online. Nobody's gonna believe you, but that is your opinion. Me, I came to the the conclusion that he needed to go. No matter what, free him, because this is just getting ridiculous of, insulting somebody innocent, and I'm sick and tired of even fighting for him. He doesn't need me to fight for him. He's gonna fight for himself. And I was sure that somebody like Erik ten Hag or Jurgen Klopp or Mikel Arteta, the so-called flops and all that, they are going to perform under those managers. So I wanted this case to serve the new generation and online expert a lesson. Like in one season now, look at the guy that you insulted 24/7. So it might cool people down a little bit when we have a youngsters that's struggling or can have a bad season. We understand that people can improve, and under a new management and under a better coach, they can do better. So I wanted it to be like a lesson. Mason Mount is happy. Online people, hate account are happy. Now, let's bring your 100% Brazilians, and let's see how we're going to win every game. We're not going to lose any game. Everything is fixed. When academy English players are gone, everything is fixed. So now I wanted to show people that, you see, why are we losing games? Because believe me now, everybody knows about Pochettino is going to start a brand new team. No matter even Mason Mount is there, brand new team. Everybody else is from somewhere, and it takes time to build a team, to fit them together. But believe me, Mason Mount stays. Even if he doesn't play, he's bringing negative energy. This is Mason Mount to blame. Why he's even in the team? His bad influence. You will see another narrative. Every single defeat or every single pass that he will mispass to somebody else is going to be a problem. Nkunku can miss 1,000 chances, hit the post, do whatever he can on the pitch. Is going to be, he need to adapt. He's a new team. He's from Germany. It's going to take a little bit of time. Benefit of the doubt. But somebody like Mount is going to be completely destroyed even if he doesn't play. So I want it really my piece. I want it like, okay, now let's start talking football. No more Mason Mount, so no more issues. And then let's see our perfect players that we're going to get, how we're going to do. But I'm so disappointed that he's not leaving, to be honest with you. For his own good and for him.
But if he leaves, they'll just find somebody else to be the new scapegoat. They'll just find somebody else who'll be
exactly, but probably not in the same level as Mason Mount. Because even Kai Havertz, people hate him, right? But he got all kind of benefit of the doubt. He's not in the same level of hate as Mason Mount. Kai Havertz can post a video petting donkeys or riding horses or something. It's going to be, this is so cute. Mason Mount does the same. That's the end of the world. You have to freaking show it on the pitch instead of riding a horse. Why are you wearing blue jeans? You're supposed to be on Chelsea training now, and it's always something like that. Something so evil that makes zero sense. I tell you, what is his name again? The guy that Felix. He came to Chelsea. He's friend with all the streamer online like iSpeed Show and other. Plays video games the entire night online. Put those videos on his YouTube channel, on Instagram, on whatever platform it is. People are, oh my goodness, wow, you have good time. Mason Mount put a 15-second TikTok dance. You know, dancing is just making you like happy, relieving some pressure. You are a human being. Mason Mount put that video, oh my goodness. His family need to be treated. He needs to go. We have to deport him from this planet Earth. How dare are you to dance 15 seconds? You know, it's always that kind of stuff. So I was sick and tired of this. And I don't want to deal with this next season anymore. But let him go. The deal's still on, people. The deal's still on. Let him go. Let Mountto go. I am sick and tired of this.
But you know that if Mount goes, the next new victim will be either Kepa or Chalobah. Will be one of those two there.
Chalobah doesn't play a lot. Kepa, we all know. Kepa, we need a new goalkeeper. And talking about Kepa, we've been linked.
He'll be the punching bag. He'll just everybody. All we ever hear will be Kepa or Chalobah. But we won't hear anything about Madueke or that's that guy there. What's called Mudryk or all those golden boys there.
Modric, they started already.
It's slowly and surely. Like the way it works is English and academy. Let me say English and academy. If you are English and you are from the academy, you have like 200% of hate and evil. And then we cut in half. If you are English only, but you are not coming from the academy, we cut the hate in half. So it become 100%. And then when you are from another team, we're going to give you all the time in the world. But even if we hate you, it's going to be 50%. You see how it goes? 200% for the academy plus English. And then 100% on English only. And then 50% of the hate is going to go to the people, that we pray, because we praise a lot. We make all kind of theory when we sign them. So we feel foolish and useless sometimes even to talk about them immediately.
So by your mathematics there, so what category was, remember how the hatred towards Cucurella was? So where is he in that category?
He's in the 50%, because believe 50. Me, Mason Mount doing that, or Chalobah that had that horrible season, it was going to be something else. Probably his wife and family threatened and death. Yeah. I'm telling you, the email and everything. People like Mason Mount needed to quit social media altogether. Like, hey, goodbye. I can't deal with this anymore. So I'm telling you, the hate that you see on other people are just there. But if you have you are lucky, to be born in England and went to Cobham, that's it. That is another level. That is like, even if you score a goal, oh no, it was it was the other goalkeeper was crap. Their defense is not good. That was a favor. Mason Mount scored like against Aston Villa last season, couple goals, including a wonderful free kick. Oh no, Emi Martinez is crap. The same people who've praised Emi Martinez in the World Cup for being the best goalkeeper in the world. But for Mount, oh no, somebody else needs to take credit. Credit goes to Aston Villa instead of Chelsea, because who scored the 2 goals? Mason Mount. So that's how it works in the Chelsea community. They can't do any good, nothing. Or people will pretend and say, yeah, that was a fluke. Let's wait, okay? Like people watching you with the intention to, to see the red flag. I told you so. They're just waiting for the I told you moment.
But Mr. Mark says something. Mr. Mark there says something very interesting. He's saying that people have very last season there was Thiago Silva. He had quite a few bad games there, but in the Chelsea community, not a cook, not a word, nothing. It's as if people had sunglasses on. They refused to see or accept that he had a bad game. But the moment somebody else, even for example me, I think you had a go at me the other time when I said that guy. People talk about Mudryk. I said he's useless. Sell him. And you went completely crazy. I said he can't even control a ball. He can run, yes, he can run like a gazelle, he can run like a rabbit, but he doesn't look like he can play football. But with others, there's some golden people in that team there which they will never get criticized, like Silva or one who's gone to City. What's his name?
Everybody, to their credit, everybody got criticized. But it's not, like I said, you have to be in that industry like me, who have to deal with people 24/7, even in private DM. Why did you say that? You know what I mean? To be there, you have to understand. So I studied them for 5 years that I'm doing this, and I can tell you
Chelsea,
clearly. Yeah.
Chelsea,
Mm.
Chelsea fans will be very like they need to learn from histories and they need to learn from past experiences. Just not long ago, Rudiger was one of the worst defenders under Frank Lampard, to the extent that he lost his position and he was at the verge of joining a different team. Then all of a sudden, Frank Lampard was gone, and Rudiger got Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea Football Club. The rest is history. One could say that Rudiger was one of the best defenders that Chelsea produced in the 2020-21 season, to the extent that he was able to win us the Champions League. So sometimes when players are not performing very well, we have to look at so many aspects. There is no way somebody can tell me Mason Mount is a bad player. If he was a bad player, he wouldn't be at the Chelsea Football Club in the first place. And when this guy came and got the first team selection back in 2019, he never failed. But recent times, so many things are going on. That's what people should understand. This past season, a lot of things went on. This is a team that we lost our coach through the exit. We also have to deal with the British government asking the team to change the owners and everything. Everything was in a rush. Nothing was working out for us. So I would have suggested that people will just relax a little bit. We
It's
have a
not gonna
new.
take time for people to understand, my friends. This
So
generation of Chelsea, they are rent. If you rent and if you insult, that is the culture that we are in. Nothing is gonna change all over the sudden
somebody
from the blue. Yeah.
criticized, somebody who criticized this guy, Conor Gallagher. I guess he never watched Conor Gallagher at Crystal Palace. So I took one of
Well,
his
they
games.
would tell you that that is Palace. That is the Palace level.
So
But if
I
you tell them what is the Palace level, they finish above Chelsea. So some people think that Chelsea are that super team in the world that not supposed to lose any game and everybody's supposed to be Superman. Like we have some kind of thinking that it's us. We deserve this. We are entitled to this. How dare you? This is Chelsea. So that idea is there, making us look bigger than we are, you know, like in reality now we are 12 on the table. That is the reality right now. But people are going to tell you you are not a Chelsea level. But what is Chelsea real level at the moment?
that's
12. So
that's they are going to face the rhythm, like the music. They are going to face it sooner or later, because I know these Chelsea fans. Until you score goals and you do something good, nothing is good about you. And those guys, I'm telling you, there is no way when they start flopping or doing certain things. And I was asking somebody, why do you think Nkunku will start, blowing in the Premier League? Because you cannot compare the German league with the English Premiership
yeah.
unless he plays his first season, second season, and if it's fine, then even the likes of Gundogan, who is having one of the best seasons with Man City. When he came first, things were not easy for him, but it took time. You know, Chelsea fans were not able to give Timo Werner the time he needed in the Premier League. After 2 years, the guy was gone. The same thing with Kai Havertz. The same thing is going to happen with Mason Mount. I think the same thing will happen to Gallagher, who was Chaloba. And we
Yeah.
cannot keep players for at least 5 years. If you look
All right.
at team that have won the Champions League, they've come close several times. They were having a very hard time. Like when this guy came first, Pep Guardiola came first, he was having a very hard time. But look at him now. He was able to bring out some formidable side. And the way he's also grooming the side is so wonderful. Like from nowhere, he will grab some of the academy boys. They will have a feel of the Premier League. And by the time they are commanding the first team selection. So Chelsea fans, we have to be very, very careful. If we continue to do that, a time will come the players that we want them to join us will never come because they will know the hostility when it comes to Chelsea fans, and nobody will be willing to play for the club. So it's about
Yeah,
time to give some of these young boys the benefit of the doubt. Let's support them. Some of them are very young. We need to support them. That's our job. If you come to the US and you look at some of these soccer teams, sometimes I'll go watch Red Bulls. You can see that some players are not really doing good, but the culture over here is encouragement. We give them standing ovation. We encourage them. Hey, you can make it next time. You can win your next
that
game.
that that is not Chelsea, bro. It's gonna take us years and years of preaching here. It's no, you don't change somebody's mentality that's been there for 20 years out of the blue. So it's strange for everybody. Some people are gonna listen. Other people are gonna learn through like proof, like when they see some other players go somewhere and perform good, or when they see a project from Todd Boehly start, bearing fruit, and we start playing beautiful football and start. That's why they're gonna learn more by example on the pitch, more than telling them don't do this, don't do that. Because, like I said, thank you so much to Roman Abramovich for putting us on the map in the international level. But something that he created, he didn't know he was creating it, is this entitlement mentality, is that this evil and rude of billionaire kids. Like, who do you think you are? I'm Chelsea. I deserve this. You are out. You are bad. You are out. I like perfect stuff out of the blue. Like, we don't know how process works because everything need to come from heaven. So like I said, it's going to take even generations for people to understand the logic and how a real club of football is supposed to be run. I'm still here for 7 minutes, so we're going to try to give everybody something to say. Let me just repeat here that Chelsea confirmed Richard Whisper from Jamaica. I mean, I've been making his videos, I think, since January or late December. 17 years old kid. He's very good, left-footed, very tall, powerful. My brother from Jamaica, over there when I go to Montego Bay, the food tastes different. Organic food, like they got the food from God, from the earth. They don't use these processed things, right? So you eat banana over there, different. Everything. Ananas or coconut, everything there tastes different and good. And so this brother been fed with organic food, like natural food. He's strong, tall. He's gonna bully Harry Maguire, okay? Put him down. Oh, you are Van Dijk. Boom, sit down. Because the whisper is here to destroy people. So unfortunately, he's still 17. I think he's going to be 18 in, I don't know, November, December, somewhere there. We're going to get him next season. And I don't think he's going to start at Chelsea immediately, but we are buying clubs. We have Strasbourg, and we can have also Rio Avenue. So we have so many places to send our kids so they can develop in the same system and give them playing time instead of making them sit on the bench on loan. So yeah, Richard, the Whisper, welcome to the best team in London. So yeah, that is one news that Chelsea published, and another one that they published early on. Legend Ricardo Cavallo and Michael Essien, Samuel Eto'o, and Gianfranco Zola will all be returning to Stamford Bridge pitch to take part in the game for Ukraine fundraising match August the 5th at Stamford Bridge. If you are around there in London somewhere, you can go and support the cause and give some money for the charity. If you are not there, there is a website that you can go and donate money for our brothers and sisters back there in Ukraine. So yeah, that is stuff from Chelsea here. I'm just searching for some news for you guys. before I give everybody the time to talk, and then we're gonna leave because my voice, as you can hear, it's hurt a little bit. I still need another cup of hot ginger and lemon, and then I should be fine. So relax a little bit. Tomorrow morning, gone, no problem. So this is my page here on social media: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. You follow me, I follow you back. Green Turf. I made a video early on talking about the goalkeeper, Diogo Costa, Andre Onana, and also the other guy, Magnan. Magnan is my number one choice. Onana, I don't really mind, but I'm not a big fan of him because of his antics on and off the pitch. And I think in the Premier League, he might struggle because he literally plays as a midfielder. He's always off the line, always in the middle of the field to try to push, which is good if the team is working really good together, like Pep Guardiola. But in a team like Chelsea, where everything still, you have to learn new things, I don't think it's going to work with Onana. And he hasn't really convinced me when it comes to like crosses and set pieces, top corners, but definitely better, 1,000 times better than Kepa. So I would take Onana, of course, but he's not my number one choice.
So let me ask you a question, if I may. You know, sometimes how if a player can be really bad, as Mr. Mark was saying, under one coach, and then another coach arrives and something happens like a miracle, like Rudiger you were saying. Now, let's say in this saga with Mason Mount, Man United is offering, let's say, 50 million plus add-ons. You know, we always hear about add-ons. So what if the add-ons are maybe, let's say, Harry Maguire or McTominay? They want to throw in there as an add-on. Do you think Maguire is fixable, or is he just damaged goods? Not even Pochettino could fix him.
Who? I was
Maguire.
I'm a little distracted. So you want if Maguire comes to Chelsea?
Yeah, if that let's say if they are saying part of the deal, if we give you 50 million plus add-ons, and the add-ons is Maguire or McTominay, would Pochettino be able to fix
that will be
Maguire?
considered as a crime for me? First of all, I'm gonna have to place charges on you, right?
Now, this is my question, just general question. Would Pochettino be able to fix him? That's my question.
Okay, so my question, my question is not black or white. I have to bring some aspect here. First of all, before I forget, there are some politician in Ghana. I don't know what country it was. And he was talking about Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire inside the parliament. Wow. He talking to Mr. President. Harry Maguire can score the goals. I thought it was funny. But at some point when I think outside the box, I'm like, you are stealing money in Africa to do the job, okay? Not to talk about freaking Harry Maguire, who is getting tons of money for scoring on goals. You know?
Honestly,
yeah.
If Maguire should be given the chance to come to Chelsea as a coach, to be honest with you, somebody who is playing for the English national team, depending on the players that he will be playing with, players that will be around him, you could see him performing extraordinary. Listen, I was watching Harry Kane with Leicester City, and I never knew Harry Kane used to play for Leicester City. He wasn't that good. But guess what? He came to Tottenham. And I still think that guy can move to a different club and get the Ballon d'Or. So it will depend on conditions. And Manchester United fans are like even worse than Chelsea fans. And psychologically, if you make a mistake once, they will make sure you continue to make that mistake. Not by, doing anything bad.
So basically, you're going to take Harry Maguire.
Oh, yes.
No, not me. You both go to jail. I am going to send. Listen, listen.
Look at Bisa. Wan-Bissaka. What's the name?
Wan-Bissaka.
Saka.
He's improving. But let me tell you why they are improving. There are some improvement. There are some coaching to do to certain people. Certain people already reached their ceilings. Harry Maguire is 30 years old already. This brother is just like
That's
getting
Oh,
the Koulibaly. You know, I said bring him. I still love him and all that, but he let me a little bit down. Probably the first season. But Maguire is doing it in the Premier League over and over. Karate kick people. WWE, even Pogba, beating Pogba himself, injuring everybody around, even his own teammate. Come on, bro. Listen.
yeah, like, if you put Maguire and you talk about the age, that makes sense. But sometimes
sometimes the first thing that I see is the age. What is your ceiling? And talking about goalkeepers, I would check on somebody like Kepa and know that he's not going to grow anymore. So no matter how the coaching team is, like the guru in coaching, when you are tall, you are tall. You are short, you are short. You can apply all the rules in the book. You're not going to reach there when the ball is out of reach. You can't stretch there. You're not going to improve. That's the problem. Yeah.
Let me tell you one player. That's why I said it's very difficult for people to like criticize players. There was a player called Fabio Cannavaro. If you people remember him during the World Cup, he was a World Cup winner, the captain of Italian national team. And when he was at Juve, man, this guy was a beast. He made a mistake, and after the World Cup, he joined Madrid. I don't think he was successful in Madrid, although he played for a couple of seasons. He wasn't as he used to be in Juve. So sometimes what I try to tell people is very.
People also, you are breaking. Your microphone is gone.
Somebody can do so bad in a different, but they can go to another team and
you are right. You are right. I believe in evolution. I believe in progress. I believe in coaching, but also being realistic to a certain extent that if you are in a certain age, you are declining instead of, and people will tell you, look at Ronaldo, only few people. Not everybody is going to be Thiago Silva. Not everybody is going to be Messi and Ronaldo.
Like a backup. You can't give him a backup role at Chelsea at all.
No, I would prefer to keep Simons from the academy as a backup, or I would prefer to go to France and get somebody like Disasi, get somebody like you can improve. Harry Maguire is coming with a huge salary. How do you think you can get him on free and then you keep him on 290K a week?
What about
how about developing your own? Like now is a chance for Chelsea to start from scratches. No blames, no nothing. Just develop some. Get me somebody unknown from the Championship or from the French League or from the Bundesliga somewhere. He's young, he's tall, he's got qualities, and then give him a chance rather than going for Harry Maguire that will come with that fear inside him. You see, when the ball is coming to Harry Maguire, he panics already. The brother is panicking already because people are screaming. Yeah.
You can blame Manchester United fans. Trust me.
It's going to be the same at Chelsea, bro.
Yeah. Mr. Oaks.
Yes, sir.
Please explain to me, because he's French, the enigma of this player. I call him, I combine two names. I call him Pogbatelli. So Mario Balotelli on Pogba. I just say Pogbatelli. How can he be so fantastic at Juve one season or two seasons, go to Man United, be okay, and go back to Juve, completely disappear? What the hell's going on? What have Man United done to him? What's going on there?
Well, that is a very good question, but also there are many aspects, and you know me, if I start answering here, it's going to take 2 days. The problem with Pogba is he was never fit at Manchester United. He started a lot of injuries, and then he's going to go play basketball with Michael Jordan for 2 months when he's taking rehab. Like, he was never fit, first of all. Never fit. Second of all, his antics, like his dancing, and so he got that bad boy reputation already. So when you have that reputation already, you have that label, and the media got to your case, Grim Sooner is going to get on your case. Everybody, like those little things here and there, plus a lot of injuries, is going to create a very
Look at
negative atmosphere for you to perform to your top level.
look at the midfielders when Pogba was playing in Juve. These are the kind of players he was playing with. Sami Khedira. We have Makiso. We also have like who was this guy with the nice free
Even
kick.
Pirlo, I think he played with Pirlo.
Andre Pirlo. So just imagine this kind of players. You are playing with all these guys in the middle. Come on, even if you don't know how to play soccer, you are most likely going to succeed. But coming to Man U, he was now the main guy, somebody who was going to like distribute the balls and also move the attack forward. So when he doesn't amend his game or he doesn't work extra hard, then he will be exposed because before he used to play in a very good, squad. But coming to a new squad, don't forget when he joined Manchester United too, it was like a new thing. Mourinho was there and he was trying to fix Manchester's mess.
After so many issues with Pogba, man. Not only one thing, but I believe that if he stayed fit, even the Manchester United career was going to be better, much better. But how many times he was out? How many games he was playing the entire season? It was like he will miss 2 months. He comes back and they got injured immediately and go back to New York City for another treatment while playing basketball. And Mourinho get frustrated and expose him on the media and all that. So it's if he stays really fit, no matter what, even the people that he played with in the same team, they know his quality. He can pick the pass like nobody's business. That brother is awesome. And at Juve, the first year, he barely played. He barely played. I don't know if he played 2 or 3 games. That's it. Injured again. So,
but Pogba is obviously. I feel like United they played him out of position. They didn't play. They couldn't find his correct position. But at least Pogba is famous for one thing: the dab. That dab he's the original creator of the dab, and obviously the 1,000 hairstyles. Every year, every game, different hairstyles.
Yeah, and those little things, you're gonna get away with those little things if you are good on the pitch and you are not injury prone. A lot of people will get away with tattoos, with earrings and dancing and hair colors if you perform on the pitch. When you don't perform on the pitch, people start asking you if you're spending more time on fixing your hair than the training and keeping yourself fit. That's the problem. So Pogba is a combination of marabouts, black magic. Did you see the case? I don't know if you heard about it. His own brother came. They blackmailed him. They wanted 20 million from Pogba, and or otherwise he was going to reveal everything that they do in the darkness, the magic they do, and all that, and how I don't know the juju guy was going to curse Kylian Mbappe. The case still in justice in France right now. His brother was arrested for that. So it's a lot of issues going through one person. So you have to understand Pogba is not only one issue. It's a package. Yeah.
Oh God.
So team Pogba. So this is what you're saying. Team Pogba.
It's a lot of stuff even in his own family. So it's even gangsters in France. They even took him. They even kidnapped him. Got a lot of money. He didn't want to report the first time to the justice because of fear of they're gonna do some bad stuff to such and such. Like they took him to some dark warehouses. It's a lot of stuff. So if we start about Pogba here, man, we're not gonna finish Pogba. But all I want from him is good health.
How true is Kudus Mohamed link with Chelsea? Is it something that we should just take it as one of those?
Kudu Mohamed, listen, he's a very good player. Our brother who come from Africa, they know They know hard work, what hard work is. They earned their money. You're not gonna see him walking and being lazy on the pitch. The work ethic is there, the skills is there. He's good. But if I have to choose now, like in this moment, I will go for Caicedo because he's proven in the Premier League and some other qualities that I want to see. But if Arsenal or Manchester United comes and hijack the Caicedo deal and Mohamed Nkunku, I don't know. I see him score a lot of goals. I'm not sure if he's
Kudus is not the holding midfielder.
Yeah,
Kudus play like number 10 or
that's what I was
8.
saying. What I was saying.
He's not a holding
If we
midfielder,
let
so-
Mason Mount go, the replacement could be Kudus.
Kudus,
But
yeah,
why
that's what
are
they
you
are
gonna
saying.
get him to replace Caicedo or Kante? Doesn't make sense
Oh,
to
no.
me. Yeah,
He's not coming to Chelsea to come and hold the
Yeah.
midfield.
But right now
It
we
will be a
need a hold.
disaster.
That's why I am going for Caicedo because he can sit. That is our number one priority. Because you like it or not, Conor Gallagher can do a little bit of kudu.
But we have to be careful with Caicedo's deal. There should be like a backup deals where we can know that this person, if it feels another person is coming in, because we cannot afford to like start the season or the preseason without knowing who is going to like take Kante's position or Matthew Kovacic's position or Zachariah's position. We have to know as soon as possible, because don't forget next week Monday, that's when Poch is going to officially start his job, and we need to finalize some of these.
What is the
deals.
date today? I am lost. I don't even
Today
know
is
the
24th.
date.
So next week Monday, I think next week Monday or so is
No,
July
the week
1st.
the week after that.
Yeah, not this coming Monday.
Not that's coming Monday. That's
The following Monday, Poch is going to start with work. So he
But
needs also,
I can't really blame Chelsea that much because we are waiting for June the 30th for the financial cycle to end so we can start a brand new cycle. So if you see Chelsea taking time and negotiating, it's just because they wanna be good with the financial fair play for this for this cycle. And then from June, I'm telling you, our deals are gonna be boom, 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 done, because we are gonna put them in the next financial cycle. You don't have to worry anymore. So all this.
I strongly believe some of the boys who are coming back from loan deals might also end up in France in the new team, because people like Hudson Odoi, I don't know if Pochettino has a role for him.
Well, he's been offered to Saudi wanted him, but he's 22, 23 years old, very young.
I don't think he will go. Honestly, I don't think.
But for me, brother, listen. I won already the Champions League. I won the what is called Europa League. I won the World Cup in the club level. I won the World Cup in the Nations League level with England. I won a lot of trophies in my life. I don't think England are going to call him again. It's time to switch and go to Ghana. Okay, play for Ghana in the national team. And even if you play in Saudi, I think Ghana might call you there. Yeah, they might call.
No, that guy. Trust me. If today he changed his mind that hey, I'm going to play for Ghana, they are willing and ready to they've done so many attempts. They made so many attempts to bring him to the national team, but every time they try, they are not successful. So I guess.
But yeah, those kids that they are born in Europe, they wait for it's just like what is happening in France. Let me talk about my people first. Give an example here, because they will wait for the national team, the French national team, to call, and there are so many of them. Just like they have like a farm there to farm good players. So they're gonna wait, working hard and playing for other level. And at some point when they are like 24, 25, they keep on waiting and man, I want to just go and play for Algeria, for example, because France don't call me. And you see, even Laporte from Manchester City can't get in the national team. Bam, he changed for Spain. And you will see even so many of them change, go play for Ivory Coast and, Congo, and because they've been waiting and waiting. So I think somebody like Mason Mount, Tomori, Tammy Abraham, and many of them, they are like waiting and waiting, and at some point it's gonna be like, what am I waiting anymore? You might see one day Tammy Abraham joining Nigeria, Tomori joining Canada.
Has he not passed?
No, he hasn't really accomplished the amount of games that FIFA. You play a certain amount of games is still good, but I don't know how many.
I guess they will switch because even Eze and all the other guy, the tall guy from Crystal Palace, he's also good, but I don't think they will call him.
Magwe?
No, the Nigerian guy. They have Eze and the other one.
Michael Olise.
Olise. They can all play for Nigeria. So he's still young, and if he doesn't get any chance of playing for England, I guess probably he can also switch. And even
Michael Olise actually plays for France. Do you know that? He got one of he got one of his parents from France. I've seen him. Like it's not even if I've seen him play in the youth level with France. He's qualified to play for France. He already played, and I even heard, don't quote me on that he could be called for the French national team, the senior level.
Oh wow! I never knew. I thought.
Yeah, he's French too. He's French. He's English. He's French. He's Nigerian. You can find him even Canadian or American.
Musala can also play for Nigeria. I never knew one of his parents is from Nigeria, so that guy too can play for Nigeria. And even Ghana, we have a lot of the boys, a lot of them playing for the Netherlands, Germany, a whole lot. So if they can just get all those boys together, trust me, we can smash all the teams in Africa. And even Senegal, for instance, has a lot, and Mali. All those countries, they have a lot of players who are not playing for their national teams.
All right. So I've been saying I'm going for 5 minutes, but I've been here for more than 30 minutes. So Skylar is the last caller. You have 5 minutes to tell us what's going on with Mason Mount, and then we're going to say goodbye. Skylar, Manchester United, tell us. Are you happy? Because I think you don't really rate Mount. You didn't want him. You said that you don't really need Mount. Are you still?
Yeah, I mean, look, if you ask 95% of the fan base, we don't need Mount. That's the problem. It's not about rating Mount. You can have squad depth, and he's a good player to have in that position. But we don't need him. I always said that if you see how our style of play is, one injury to Casemiro, and we suddenly turn into, the days of Oli football.
Yeah.
So that's the position. That's my problem. I mean, we are spending all this money to give to Chelsea, or going to buy Caicedo, who is the player we need. So, I don't mind, United walking away from this deal, because I feel we are already overpaying. I mean, 55 million is a fair deal. He's 1 year into his 1 year left on his contract, and he wants to leave.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, but I don't blame Chelsea in this, because if you look at United, the day they paid 80 million for Harry Maguire, their reputation has been stained. So if any other club comes in and they see, I mean, look, if you're going to pay $1,000 for a camping equipment, why won't Chelsea, try to extract more money from you? I mean, this is a club which is going to make around 200 million from sales. So why not?
So do you think that this is serious, or do you think this is just a mind game to say you take the offer or leave it? Do you think?
No, I don't. I wouldn't. I mean, look, I'm saying that the stance is right. Like, it is a take it or leave it offer, but not because of you are thinking that United are some big deal in the transfer window. It's just because we don't have money to spend more than 55 million on Mount. That's the issue. It's not that what you are saying, like, United all of a sudden are good in the transfer window, and we're having a strong position. We don't have money, man. We don't have money to spend more than 55 million. Even this is too much for us.
Yeah,
so,
I completely understand. And I feel sorry for Eric Ten Hag. Michael, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening.
Yes, sir. We have 3 minutes to go, brother. What do you have to say? Unfortunately, I was
Oh,
leaving already, so sorry about that.
okay. I'm sorry. I just want to say something about Messi Mount. I don't think there's any need of Chelsea keeping him. I think we should just accept the offer of that 50 million.
Okay.
As for me, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. We can go with it.
Take the money and run. So
yeah, take the
Boehly.
money and run because this guy can leave on free transfer next season.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
as for me, I just take the money.
Yeah.
Then I run away. Go get another player there. Moses Caicedo is there waiting for us to come. Possibly get kudos from the Ghanaian boy there.
Yeah, kudos.
The guy is a
yeah.
good
Mohamed
replacement.
Kudus, yeah.
Yeah, at least we can have a very good replacement if we don't have a Caicedo or the Mason Mount. We can go get the guy.
Yeah.
That's all I have. That's all I have to say. So I wish Todd Boehly could hear me right now. Just ask him to take the money and run.
Take the money and run, brother. Take the money and run. Thank you so much, Michael. See you next time, brother. I'll be here tomorrow. Put your notification on, all right?
All right.
Thanks, brother.
I'm off. So you guys take care, enjoy, have fun. I think I'm logging off. So.
All right. Okay. People's Republic, I think, is very, very, very late in your side of the world. Come back tomorrow here. God bless.
Yeah. I'm on holiday. I'm going to Turkey, so I don't know.
Oh, you're going to Turkey? Look at this guy. This guy got money, huh? Look at him.
You can't just work all the time, 24. I work 12 hours a day, so it's sometimes I need a break.
You need a little bit of relaxing.
Yeah. So I take my girls with me, and then we go to Turkey, go and see what that is all about. I've heard good things about the place, so we'll go and see.
Good.
Good,
my brother. Thank you so much, Chef.
And I'm not going to get hair done or teeth. It's just going on vacation.
Oh, yeah. I never even thought about it because, that becomes a joke. Like if you go there, you're going to get your teeth done or your hair done.
Rain Rooney went there to get hair transplant. So, yes, you guys take care.
Take care, man. Take care. Thank you so much. All right, Mark. You to finish this show. Let's conclude.
So, as I said, we have to be positive with the squad, and I'm also hoping that their preseason matches in the US will be a success. And when the time is up, we'll probably be giving you some information from the stadium. And I wish everybody the best. Everybody should enjoy their weekend, and hopefully we'll meet tomorrow. All the best.
All the best. Thank you so much, my brother Mark. Everybody, thank you so much for helping. Thank you for stopping by. Put your notification on. It's not done yet, people. The saga is going to continue. We're going to have more news early in the morning. So we're going to be live again tomorrow. And it is what it is. Stay tuned and watch more videos on the Green Turf YouTube channel or the GFC YouTube channel. I don't know. How many channels do I have? 1,000 of them? Or just all the jokes aside, go watch more videos over there. Follow me on social media. Let's follow each other and grow the community. God bless. Think outside the box and be cool like N'Golo Kante. Mr. Cool himself. He's gone, right?